So today, let us see the 10 golden rules to top your exams. So let us see what are those. So first, before starting with this, first when you go to the exam hall and when you sit in your place, first stay relaxed. Okay, stay calm and just take 2 to 3 deep breaths and think that everything is going to come in an easy way. Whatever answers you know, okay, you will be pouring down everything on the answer sheet without any problem, because your brain is a computer. You have already fed all the content in your brain and nothing you can forget. You have to just press the enter key and that's all. You will write all the answers. So be confident and stay calm first of all. Then let us see what are the 10 golden rules. Read the question carefully. So when you take up your question paper, read the question carefully. What does this mean is, when you read the question, focus on the keywords. What can be the keywords? So there will be different keywords in the questions if you have noted, like define, explain, distinguish, list out, something like that. A keyword will be used. So based on that only your answer should be reflected. Okay, so that's why focus on the keywords, exactly what is asked in the question, just try to focus. So that is the first rule. Next, answer in bullet points. In bullet points. So anytime when an invigilator, or whenever an examiner is correcting your paper, they will not be interested in your paragraph writings. They want every answer as a point. In points, if you write down your answer, then you are sure to get your full marks. So always write your answer in points according to the marks that are allocated. Suppose if it is for 1 mark, you will write in 1 point, 2 marks, 2 points, 4 marks, 4 points. So like that, depending upon the marks which are allocated, you write down the number of points and always it should be in bullet points. Okay. Then write neatly in big font. Many of the students, they have a habit of writing, in a very small size, fonts they will be using. So if the size of the font is too small, the examiner cannot understand what you have written. So try to maintain a medium-sized, a big-size font so that it is legible and also it is understandable by the examiner, whoever is correcting your paper. Okay, so you have to write neatly and also in big font. Okay, give equal spacing between the words, everything you try to maintain. Don't strike off anything. Particularly in the beginning of the paper, don't strike off anything because it gives a bad impact. Anything, if it goes wrong in the middle, you can just put a bracket from end to end wherever it has gone wrong and put a small into with a pencil there. Okay, but don't strike off too much like that, at all. So do note this point. The next rule will be draw lines separating your answers. So all your answers, once you finish, you draw a separate line so that a clear demarcation is established and it will be easy for the examiner to correct your answers in a better way. Next, mention the question number and section for sure. So many of the students in a hurry, what they do is they know the answer and quickly they start writing the answer. But that has not to be done. What has to be done is, first, what is the question number? If it is, suppose the third question, A bit or B bit, everything has to be mentioned. The section has to be mentioned. Then only you will start with your answer. No need to write the question, but the question number and the section number are very, very important to be written. Until unless you write that, examiner will not have an understanding about for what you have written the answer. For which question the answer is written, it will not be clear and you cannot get your marks. So do focus on this point, that mention the question number and also section for sure before the start of the answer. Next is jumble up the sections or questions. That is, if you have started writing section 1, you write down all the answers in a sequence. If you don't know the answer for a particular question, let us suppose, just leave some space there and continue like that only. But don't jumble off the questions. Some students, they write 1A, followed by which they take up 4A, followed by which they write some other section, all literally confusing. So as an examiner, the person gets irritated and you are sure to get less marks. You will lose your marks if you are jumbling up. So better don't jumble up the things. Even if you don't know the answer, just leave some space Okay, and then go on with the other answers, whatever you know. So that should be done. Next is always draw neat labeled diagrams related to the questions. Irrespective of whether they are asking for the diagram or not, you have to focus on drawing the diagram in a neat way. That is, whenever you draw a diagram, you should enclose it in a box. You should write the heading of what is the diagram about, and you should try to give one-sided labeling with the arrows. If you want, you refer back to my videos wherein I have shown the diagrams, how they have to be drawn. So do draw them like that. Okay. Next. Okay. So use proper scientific terminology. So whenever you are writing, okay, so you should use the proper scientific terms. No casual language should be used. It should be exactly according to the scientific dictionary. Whatever are the terms which are suitable there, those only you should use. Otherwise, you will lose your marks. Next is time management. Okay, so before only when you have your revision tests and all, you are coming to know about how much time is needed for each section and all. So accordingly, you manage your time. Don't waste your time spending with only few questions there, and in the end you will rush up with the leftover questions. It should not happen. So we should have ample time, and all your time should be effectively divided so that you complete your entire paper in the stipulated time. Okay. Next is revise and recheck. This is very, very important. So before you conclude with your paper, okay, go back to the first paper. Everything you just revise, see what has been done. Anywhere if you have skipped something, suppose if you have left left any space for writing an answer, and if you are not able to get the answer in a proper way, try to fill in something related to that, at least whatever you know. Okay, and as I said, try to underline the keywords in every answer. Take a pencil in your hand in the last 5 minutes. When you are rechecking, underline all the keywords, which is very, very essential and which is going to fetch you complete marks for your answers. Okay, your full marks will be allotted if you do like this. So follow all these 10 golden rules. Okay, and also, as I told you, you stay calm and confident, and you are sure to get success. So try to follow these rules in your exam.